Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. That over there,
Hello everyone, Mrs. Gigi here.
Mrs. Gigi. Hello, Mrs. Gigi. And today we're going to do dioramas. We've been doing them for the year of 2025. We're working on the same diorama. Hopefully we'll have it finished by the end. But yeah, so how you been, Mrs. Gigi?
Yeah, it's been a great week. I was actually prepared when I woke up, like Sunday morning, whatever it was, to
Mm-hmm.
go live again. I actually woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, ah, and
Oh,
then
last week, you
yeah,
mean?
last
Yeah,
week,
when we
yeah,
were when we straight, I know it kind of, well, I'm going to be honest, it put a little fire under my butt, which is really good, right? Like,
yeah,
it
it was fun.
made me wake back up, and it's like, got to get back on that streaming. So, yeah, that's good. That's
Hmm.
good that it did for you. Did you go back on? I don't like, did you get back on the next day or no?
No, I didn't
No.
because I had things planned, and I was like, if they're still on, depending on the
Oh,
times and
right.
things,
Yeah.
like it could go on for a little bit, like 2 or 3 hours or so. But
Hmm.
then I had things planned throughout the day. So
Right. We went over to the one Scrapbook Sage's channel. I don't know if you made it over there or not, but at 9 hours, I kind of started to wind down. So
hmm
we went over to her channel for a little while,
hmm
and then I jumped off at about, I think I made it about 10 hours, 10 and a half hours. And then I jumped off and went and got off my butt. And then they continued till midnight. So Juju made
hmm
it 12 hours, well, about 12 hours, because you and I were on for a little bit without her. But yeah,
yeah, it was
no.
fun. So
So
back
here
to
we are.
this. Um,
Here we are, back again. Here we go. Here we go. No,
mm,
what's that? No, what song am I thinking? Not that. That's not it.
no
Back
clue.
again. Oh, oh, uh, oh. Who
I
is
don't
it?
know.
So back again.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Marty, what's shaking?
Hello, Marty. Um,
Marty's on late at night watching Mrs. Juju.
yeah, that it's
Her over
the
there.
easiest thing to wake up in the morning, like 6 o'clock or like 5:30 a.m. Your best start, really. It's been great.
I've caught you over there a couple times. I'm usually sidetracked by that time of night. My
Oh,
mind's going in 15,000 directions by midnight. I'm usually, watching 15 different, because I that's when I usually watch my gamers and stuff real late at night.
oh yeah.
And yeah, last night, what did I do? I was yeah, I don't remember. My brain, what was going on last night?
Oh no,
Oh, I was
something.
watching the very last episode of my Star Trek.
Oh
That's
my word.
So I didn't want to miss any of that. And the let's see, I'm trying to think what all I did last night while I was watching Oh, and my earphones died, so I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
hear her. So that made it a little difficult. So that lost my, yeah, my brain didn't. All right, let
Let's
me.
see. I need to kind of figure out the roof for this thing today, or at least that's what I'm thinking. Um,
Oh, the road.
no, the roof.
Oh, the
The
road. Oh, I finally figured out how to get rid of. I just got a minute before brunch with Hub. Good for you, saw on lights and thought I'm gonna miss these ladies. Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Marty. Um, oh no, sorry, I meant to, but he was. Oh, he was outside. Um, I finally got rid of that the money thing at the bottom.
Oh,
I figured out where that button was.
oh, the
The super
in
chat
mache.
or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
I didn't mean to have it on really, and yeah, got rid of it. So I got rid of it. Although I appreciate the people that have donated the
Mm-hmm.
money. Of course I do. I just don't want people to feel like they should.
So
I guess
it's
I don't know.
necessary to do that. Um, let's see. This is a pizza
A
carton.
pizza. Oh, a pizza.
A pizza carton. I'm trying to kind of figure out how to create a nice looking rooftop. Um,
Well, is mine nice? I had to add because this time I didn't. I was like, I'm not cutting the box like I did last time and get it all messed up. Now I know the tape side. This crooked side is my roof for sure.
that's
Now I gotta figure out how
way
to make
too
it
steep.
steady. What are those thingies? What thingies? The boxes we're working on, or her little thingies?
It's not a this. Let's. I will explain it in a little bit. I'll just have to. These are meant to be tiles for the roof. So I just made a couple of them last time we worked on the diorama because I had play left from this creation. And then these are leaves. I need a whole bunch more of these, but just needed to try it out, and I'm going to color them in and things like that. So now thinking, should I go like that? Just trying at least to have some sort of roof.
I've contemplated, I think, every move I've done, and you just go in. Miss Gigi's been the one that has cut and formed, and I'm like, I sit back and I look at what I'm doing, and I still mess up.
I am, I would say a doer. I'll just do, and then it will figure it out. In a way, I will figure it out, but the thing will figure it out itself. Like throughout the whole creation process, it will be, if I kind of mess up, we can change it or do.
Oh, definitely, yep. I had to get a whole new box and start all over. Okay. Miss Gigi's like, I would have just changed the roof.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. The thing is for this, these, I don't want these two to go. I don't know if I'm doing this right. It will probably be really strange in the end.
Is there a right or wrong way? I don't know.
No, I would say definitely no.
Definitely no.
To be totally honest with you, I don't know if this will be a thing in the end. Anyway, it will kind of be something, not necessarily what I was planning it to be. That's how I feel.
Your whole diorama, the whole thing?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, just, I will have to figure it out along the way. So it might be a little twist here and there.
All right. Yeah, we didn't say we had to come up with a plan. We just because that's what we told you in January, that doesn't mean that in December it's going to be.
Overthinking, Marty, that's the thing. Like, you don't really have to. It's just a matter of having fun along the way of creating something. emphasis on something because you never know.
It can be something. Something made out of a box. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah. As far as we know now. I don't know if I like these two. Hello, Candy.
Hey, Candy.
So I definitely need to cut this one down because I
Patty
want to have it.
Lacrane. Morning, everyone. Got to run to bank, but we'll be back. Want to jump on and give you a thumbs up. Well, thank you, Patty
Oh, thank
Lacrane.
you, thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 Patty Lacrane. She came in so fast. I don't know if she's still here, but I sang to you. Welcome.
And because it's Friday and because I'm here, I say välkommen in Swedish.
Because she's Swedish, not because she's like German, but because she's Swedish, she says she's Swedish. Oh, I found a new, well, I don't know if they're not new, a German group. They've been real popular on YouTube and everything, and because of their sound, because they remade a song, Tom's Diner. I know but they're a German band, and they mainly sing in German. And I really like them. A lot of the band is women. They play like, I have no clue what they're saying though when they sing. They're probably singing "Down with America." So who knows?
Oh, no.
but their remake of Tom's Diner has really because of the guy's sound.
Oh, okay.
What the heck is the name of the band? They're trending everywhere because of the and.
I have no clue. I'm not into all the TikToks and Reels and all of those type of things.
And
how in the world am I going to do this? This is what I have, but then, of course, I want to have it dry.
No, I usually scare them away myself, Marty.
Have you attached your roof? No, you have.
No, my roof ain't. No, you're wondering how you're going to do it, aren't you?
Yeah,
that's why my roof's not attached. I'm thinking double-sided tape is what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe even the double-sided foam tape.
I would say, what if? And then I will have to get a thing in the. Hello, you.
That's what I'm thinking. Eventually, I'll do double-sided tape. So because I have this angle, because I don't think glue's gonna work.
No, me neither. Like it's going to be, or if I'll. Let's see, if I cut out the windows, I can kind of put a little thing. Let's figure this out. That might be it for today to figure that whole thing out. Because I want to kind of do more tiles. The roof tiles.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to need. Well, I don't know.
That's one.
How steady do I have to? Steady as they come.
Another one.
Yeah, right. You'll be
You know,
there every night.
the 100 days challenge. I have actually thought about doing something like that or participating in something like that, but then again, I don't know.
I can't even do like those once a week. I mean, I'm doing my challenge. Where's my March challenge? Where are we at? Today is polka dot.
Oh, but that is an easy one.
Well, for collage, yeah, you just take dots and glue them down. I am
Uh-huh.
behind this week. I don't know why I'm so far behind, but I am behind. I will catch up. I think because Dana's not doing it this month, so we didn't work on it on her channel. And then I've been streaming, and instead of just doing it on stream, I don't know why I'm not doing those on stream. Maybe next month that will be my goal, is to come on every day to do at least do my challenge. That would be something. I'd get my butt back on every day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What am I trying to do here? Oh, are you doing doors and windows already? Did you just cut?
Yeah, I just
Look,
got
she's not even, look, I have,
look at this. That, I'm
she's,
gonna do it like that.
she
And
just gets in there. I have like where things, I'm like, I got mine all measured out. Miss Gigi's just like, chuck, 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 chuck. I got one on the window here. I one there.
I have no clue. It might look really strange in the end, but I'm not the one that'll wait and measure and do
Yeah,
all. I'll
I'm
just.
like using an architecture mind, like, oh, where is this gonna? She's like, stick this in. I'm gonna cut a square.
I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm
I
doing.
love
But
it. It makes me laugh.
one thing though, I think I have like packing tape in the kitchen. I will get that one because hopefully it will work, or in my mind it will work. I don't know. So I will be right back.
Okay, I'm here. Hey, Glacier, how you doing? Oh man, I haven't been over to your channel in a hot minute. He goes fishing on his boat with his dog in Alaska. Glacier. Oh, so good to see you. How's the weather been treating you this winter? Gotta make it a little smaller because this was for my other thingamabob box. Thingamabob.
So let's see.
And this box is smaller. I went a little bit smaller. I wasn't a baller.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that song.
There's that song. That song will be stuck in my head for a couple weeks now. A little bit smaller. I wish I could remember his darn dog's name. I never remember his dog's name. He goes, and it's so sweet. He's pulling in the fish, and the dog watches, and he's so good. It's always rough most of the time in the winter. Yeah, it's but getting better weather now. Nice, good. This goes down here. See, I can't make it 2 because that will make it too weak right there. Right. Well, that will be, what is it called? A support beam in your house.
Yeah.
Marty, I told the boys I was going to send them to their room so I could go live at 10. Mama needs some sleep. 10 tonight? No, it's Friday. You don't need sleep tonight. You're talking maybe last night?
I am hoping this will work. With the clay construction, and there's just a tiny bit of support while doing the clay construction.
I would love to make like a window that pops out, so I can make like a window seat right there. OMG, right, guys?
Oh, that would be nice. So, of course, this needs to go there. So can I just go in like that?
Stitching it up. How you doing? Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, maybe I'm not on.
Yeah.
How about my phone? The chat in YouTube just stops. I remember a couple
What?
years ago it used to do that too, where
Oh yeah.
it just would stop and you'd have to like go and come back
So
in.
they refresh the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember. I wonder if there's something going on again.
Maybe like an update or something.
Maybe. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit more, I think. All right, so there we got a window to the door, to the I don't remember the songs that one either. Why? I ain't got the songs. I ain't got the songs to play. This is why I don't get stuff done to Mrs. Gigi.
Yeah, when thinking about songs, I would love to sing more on YouTube, but I'm kind of a little afraid about it because with whatever it is with the songs.
Oh, the algorithm is well, I did some research, and as long as the AIs can't like catch you, and for me, now this is not going to be your problem, but for me, they're not gonna match up the tones and the notes and stuff. They're gonna be like, oh no, that's her own. She wrote that song.
That might be, yeah.
There ain't nobody making that up, singing that song. Okay,
yeah,
Miss
like
Gigi,
a cover. It will be a cover.
And if you put the right stuff for fair use too.
Yeah, that's true. Then you can use it, of course.
And if you're not monetized, the only thing that they can do is when you're monetized is they can take any money that you make from it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. It's really, that's how you see people that can do karaoke and stuff. It's certain, as long as you make note of who it is, and if they copyright claim it, then they get the copyright of the song.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, I have committed to wear the windows in the window. I don't know why I made the door so wide, but I did.
Let's see here. What was I thinking?
Yeah, somebody even warned me about singing "Happy Birthday" because it's a copyrighted song. But if they get me for if someone comes and copyrights me for that, then I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. YouTube, I'm out.
Yeah, but
then they got to come around to everybody's house and get them. On the birthday. That's just not it. All right, guys, look at that. What am I going to do for inside? Like, shall we? White walls? I think white walls because so that it reflects the light out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do white walls.
If I will do it like this, the clay tiles.
What you got going on? Look at her. She got clips and. I turned my head for a minute, and Mrs. Gigi's got a whole new box built over there.
Because I'm thinking something, like this. Of course,
oh, that's the roof.
Yeah, the rooftop. Or am I? Yeah. Let's.
Oh no.
What have a nice number?
My sister just said, "Here's Mom's new number. She's been staying with us for a week. Call her if you want details." Why hasn't my mom? Okay, I'll do that afterwards. I'm not going to do it because if it was something serious, no news is good news.
Oh yeah, true.
Not have like a heart attack and something nobody's told me. I will hunt my sister down. They do stuff like that to me. Oh, it wasn't that big a deal.
Oh, that happened before?
Well, not with Mom, but just with other things, like with my grandparents and stuff. I thought she was still taking care of my grandparents. Wonder if the house burnt down.
Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully
something like
nothing
that.
serious like that.
Yeah, hope not. Or if she sold her house. If she sold her house out from underneath me, I will choke her. I will choke my sister.
Oh, if your sister sold it?
No,
Oh,
no.
then
My
the
mom's
parents.
still all good.
Oh,
Yeah, she's not like my mom. No, but I can see my sister wanted her to,
oh, okay.
and I told them they better not without talking to me. Because I would have to do a serious, do I want to buy it or not?
Oh, yeah.
And move there and rip it
Yeah.
down and put another house on it or something. It's an old house. It's 1854. It's pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
It, needs a lot of remodeling and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And it's in the middle of nowhere. That's a good thing, Candy. Translation: call mom now, but don't tell her I said so. Is that what that means, Mama Juju? I'm not gonna. Yeah, right. Because I'm the older sister, but Dawn takes care of all the things, and she's my sister is a what is that, a care person? Like her being an RN,
Oh, yeah.
she takes it all. Hey, Barry.
Hello, Barry.
Choking a sibling. Hey, she's your niece. She's your niece. You'll have to put up with her. I am. This is serious stuff right here.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting a square. Not Miss
We'll
Gigi.
have
She's
to.
just Miss Gigi. She just takes her knife. She's like, I'm all like technically cutting, and Miss Gigi. She's made 5 windows by the time I've put my RN registered nut job. Hey, don't talk like that. Mrs. Juju's in the room.
Yay.
My sister is definitely she's the control that she is like the control of she plans everything and like I can't explain it. We're 100% opposites, me and my sister. One blonde, she's like, and I'm not talking blonde, I'm talking like white blonde. She's blonde, and I know I've shown pictures of me and my sister. My sister is
Yeah.
blonde, and I am dark-headed, and
You sure you're sisters? Sorry.
right?
I was thinking, yeah.
My sister was found on a log in the back of the property, I think. Let me see. Yes. Well, here's the 3 of us. Not the best picture of all 3 of us, but this is us this past summer. My mom, my sister, and then me there in the background.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, you're so sweet. But my sister is definitely the, she all organized because, she had those practically triplets, her boys.
Yeah.
Months later, another one, and then she took on the little girl. So she's always had kind of a house full, and I've only had to try to raise one. Only had to make one still live, She had way more. We'll see. Now she's got me all. If it was important, she would have
Oh yeah.
I bet anything she's moved her over there. The house isn't on the market. I do know that.
That is good to know, though.
Yeah, I do know the house, now that I think about it, the house I haven't seen on the market. But I don't think they're even going to have to put it on the market.
Yeah. So you have spoken about it before, kind of like.
Yeah, the lumber mill up the road that owns all the property everywhere, even around my mom's house, I know they want that property just so that they don't have like those, 3 acres of they want to just finish it up. There's just that. So I know that they would purchase it. And we have, there's some good pieces of trees, some good trees on the property too that they could use. Bye, stitching it up. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, there we go. So there's the window. It's a little crooked, but it's a crooked house. There's a crooked house on a crooked lot in a crooked neighborhood. Okay. Are you sticking it on with glue, or what are you sticking?
Yeah. I need to, they need to dry, so they have, I don't even know, is it 3 weeks or whatever? Like they have dried. And now I'm sticking it on with glue.
I thought it took 3 weeks for the glue to dry. I was like, what the heck?
No, because was it 2 weeks? Because we didn't do it last week.
No, we did do it last week because that's how we ended up doing 24 hours the next day. I was thinking on last week either, but no, it was in it was during this stream that everyone's like, let's go 24 hours. And I was like, okay, not thinking. And then like later that day, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this. My anxiety started getting crazy on me, and I was back out and stuff. But I did.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah, I think everybody had a good time.
It was really fun. But then I need more of these tiles, so that's what I'm doing now because it needs dry time at least till tomorrow.
Oh yeah, look at this. This is gonna be, I'm gonna have to reinforce because this is gonna be that is definitely what is it called? A structural wall? Structural wall.
I need some sort of beam or whatever too.
It doesn't look like the door is leaning. Although if this is like a British home, it could be really, really old and the wall would lean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could definitely.
Out over here in Sweden, we don't have crooked houses, but over there in Britain, they definitely.
We have old houses, like from back in like the Vikings. There's like, they're
actually. You think the 1800s is old? We have houses from 208.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a 1 in front of it. 208.
No, really. When looking at houses, I actually read something. Was it yesterday or the day before that? With housing in the materials, how it been changed throughout the years to more quote unquote like modern type materials in building houses, but then they
what you guys have. Yeah. Well, because one house is like stone, there's like stone houses and stuff over there in England or over in Europe, like where the houses are literally just stone stacked on top of each other and stuff. Yeah. You don't see very many of those around anymore. I mean, I'm sure there's some, but I bet you there's not people living in them. They're probably around, but not living.
Yeah.
They're probably, like not that, of course, not that old, there's not like Native American homes from back then. They didn't have.
Oh, no, they don't have that old like houses like that.
And we were all, don't even ask me what year this country was founded. So I don't know, 17 something, 1746. Is that right? Isn't that what the song is, guys? When
I'm not sure,
now they're changing our history because it wasn't Columbus. So I don't know. I don't know what our history is. We're not even a country. They're going to come and say, what? Psych. It's like you guys weren't even founded.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still under British rule. That's what they're going to come and say to us.
Yeah, probably something like that.
And we're all going to be like, oh, that's it. I'm leaving the United States. That's it. I'm going. And then these people are realizing it's not that easy to leave.
Yeah.
So they're still here and they're still
big adjustment, like good things.
Trust me, I would leave if I could. I would go somewhere else just because. Just because, you know, not for any reason except I'd like to just go see.
Yeah.
Or I did look into,
do that.
I remember I did look into New Zealand. They said no.
Oh yeah, you did.
What is SCP-049? Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome, SCP-049. She's not the only one. They're all going. All those people are going. 1776. Was I close to that right?
You said 40 or 49. No, I don't read.
17 something. I said right.
Something mid 70.
Mrs. Gigi's like, I don't know.
I have no clue.
Yeah, although you do know our geography better than I do.
I need to say something to SCP-049. Välkommen. It's welcome in Swedish.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget that you're here and you do that. Stop it. Just stop.
I could, but it's kind of fun, you know, just to be. It's only on Fridays I do that, so it's a special occasion.
Oh, you know what is so that I love that, you know, you are from a different country, but you kind of get me. You know, I don't offend. At least you don't act like offended. Maybe because you know that I'm not trying to offend. So you're like, oh, that's dumbass Rebecca.
No,
but in her head, she uses a bad word in Swedish.
Nobody will ever know. So
I'm good with that. Nobody will ever know what name she's calling me in her head.
No, I'm not. Definitely not.
Oh, you're making me feel even worse. It's getting deeper, isn't it? It's getting deeper.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. It you know, for me, it's the Friday afternoon, soon, you know, evening.
Oh, that's right.
So you'll never know, but you know how the start of the weekend will be.
Okay, I don't know. Should I? Well, no. Look at that. By time, oh, you guys can't see because there's not a camera over there. Even though I said I was going to get that second camera, it's still under all these boxes over here. I can turn it on, but you're just going to see the floor.
4 years ongoing.
I am a plague doctor from the year. Oh, we have a time traveler. I love it. Where's Time Lord at?
I don't know. Where is he? Haven't seen him around today.
Okay. We don't mind if you're here as long as you behave yourself. Plague doctor. Whatever. We don't care. You can be you. You can be a.
You be you.
Yeah, you. We don't care. As long as you are appropriate in my chat room, we don't care. We accept everybody. Actually. Some craft rooms don't, but we do. We don't care. I don't care. I have so many different kinds of people in here. Barry.
Yeah, but it is really fun.
He is the base of SCPS. What's SCPS? I don't want to. Is it? I'm betting something sci-fi, or is it a game?
Or is it like? Do
you know SCP?
Scientology?
No. Candy, you don't see SCPS? SCP-049? Did you block them?
No. It's kind of nice to, you know, have all different kinds of people around, really.
I like it because it really keeps chat going, because I don't need to be just all crafty and artsy chat. I mean, the reality is my life isn't all around that. Now, if that's what you're, yes, Becca. Hi, Candy. Yes, Becca. What are you talking about? It's a TV show? or is it a game? Secure, control, protect is what it means. Oh, secure, control, protect. Oh, that sounds like something from that one game my son plays.
I've heard it before too somewhere. I can't really.
Oh, because we got boys that play games.
Yeah, yeah.
Mel, so I didn't block him. Oh, he's there. Wonder why you can't see him. He's there.
I don't know. Cool.
Oh, it's a horror game. Oh, okay. Is that the name of the game? Secure, control, protect. Plus, you have Candy and I as mods. We can put
Hannah, just one question.
That's right.
Do you know some thing with games? Secure, control, protect. I'm asking my daughter, right?
Hi, daughter.
It's a horror game. Do you know that? But do you know what it is? No, just asking. It's just
a hollow game. Did she say?
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Have a good afternoon.
Bye. Yeah. Bye. Hey.
Bye. Thanks for stopping in.
Was one of my daughters. They were like, "Oh, we need to go out with Teddy," so they will just.
Do you just have the one in school still, or do you have two in school?
I have, depending on school, like. Now I'm kind of confused. I had to 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to count in my head. I have the youngest, Natalie. She is in 8th grade.
Yes.
And then I have a son, Jacob. He is in 9th grade.
I forget about him all the time.
Yeah, but he's in between and doesn't really make too much fuss of his. He's just it's just one of the.
He's one of the kids that don't make a lot of fuss.
Yeah, and then there is. Let's see, what's the equivalent for my middle daughter? She is in 11th grade. Or is it 12? No, I think it's 11, equivalent to 11th grade.
She has a whole nother grade to go.
Yeah. Yep. And then there is the oldest son. He is still in school, but he's kind of, I don't know if he will ever, come out of school really, because he is all study, university, and blah blah blah. All kinds.
Oh, he'll be one of those 40 years, and he'll have 15. Doctorates and all that kind of stuff. I have a cousin that he was constantly, he has 3 different doctorates, and it's okay, dude.
Yeah, but he's the same age as your son. Yeah.
I can't even get my son to do anything. Well, no, he's working. He's working. He's been working with his uncle this week. Yeah. And I had a date with him.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah,
it's so nice to see them and go out to dinner, because my son, when he's here, he don't ever, when he does stay here, he doesn't want to go, I'm let's go out. No. So it was kind of actually nice. Of course. See, if his grandma says it, he does it. He does anything for his grandma. So his grandma planned it, and we went.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice to, be able to do something. For me, they always have friends over and things like that. So I don't really. It was kind of now.
That's very artsy. I'll call you SCP. SCP. I like that. SCP is going into film.
Wow,
that is very cool. I dated somebody that was very. I wish they would have gone followed their dream. They made a couple short films and used a studio and everything, and they were really funny. It was comedy skits, and this was in the 90s, and I sure because there was really talent there. But
if you are all into film and things, I don't know, I used to look at a YouTube channel with a whole it was some sort of cartoon film institute in California, I think it was. or like a school, film school or whatever. I don't really remember but I've tried to figure out because I kind of lost the
Oh, the channel because you
channel.
didn't watch all. There's so YouTube drives me nuts. That's all there is.
But I've tried for like 3 months to figure it out, and I like searched, and they did. There was like it was a cartoon ish type film institute or whatever
Mm-hmm.
in San Francisco. Yeah, that might. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, but then I remember it because they released so many fun short like cartoony things, and one of my daughters, she's all into those, and like she likes looking at those. Cool Dio.
Cool
That
video.
might be the
Like Colio, Coldio.
yeah, Cool
Like
Dio.
cool. Maybe it's a cool college thing.
Yeah.
Oh, if you stick around, you'd be probably our youngest follower. That would be kind of cool because, well, Time Lord's, I think, 28, 29.
Yeah, something like that. Or
To get there, I'm taking Bart. I don't know. Diorama. That's what we're doing. Yes, we're making dioramas. I'm
yes.
making this is going to be a cat mercantile, but it's going to be ran by cats.
Oh,
I think. Oh yeah.
me.
He's younger than my son. He literally could be my son. I always make fun of. I always say Time Lord could be my son, which he could be, but I don't want a son that old. I mean,
Yeah, but he
that
could.
makes
Yeah.
me feel old. Like
How old was he? Yeah,
you
he could be.
yeah, you still have young babies, at your house, still teenagers and stuff. So that helps you stay young. But once your kids are like adults and stuff, it's like you start to feel like, I mean, not that I'm going to ever act young. I mean, I'm always probably going to act like a 7-year-old, but you know,
Yeah, but
you
I think
know,
like next time there will be a baby in the house, there will be grandkids. That's what I've been telling the kids.
oh yeah. I'm not popping out no baby anytime soon. No, thank you. My baby can stay right where it's at in my fallopian.
Yeah, but
It's
yeah, I
good.
would say yeah, if things would
Yours
have
too.
been
That's
different.
where yours is staying, right?
Yeah, but if things would have been different, I could have had a 27-year-old, like, or 28 this year, actually.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness, Gigi.
yeah.
Okay, look at this. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. And then we talked about how I will take like what I'm gonna take polymer clay or something and put it in here as the like grout, right? Didn't someone say
Oh
something?
yeah, you talked, or was no, yeah, you. I know.
No,
Remember you
Miss
talking
Gigi.
about it,
She's
but
like,
yeah, but
no.
we discussed napkin kind, the back side of
Oh
napkins kind
yeah,
of,
yeah. I
because
don't
that
know if
was
that's
easier
gonna.
for you
Well,
to
I
like.
could. I was gonna make my own clay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
something
was
like that,
the
like
thing
the paper
too.
clay. I tell you
Mm-hmm.
what, making or doing what you're doing, what's he doing? Making movies. That's definitely art
Oh
artist
yes,
for sure. There's just a
absolutely.
different type of artist work there. I'm gonna have to cut down. I'm gonna have to get my stone grinder and grind these stones down a little. Oh, lost one in the house. That's
Let's
when you know you
see.
didn't when you didn't hire correct masonaries when they drop the house.
Yeah, polymer clay. Yeah, if you.
Oh, polymer needs to go. That's right.
Yeah, it needs to be
I
baked in the
yeah,
oven. This
you
is
know.
air dried. This is the air dried. This one.
Well, and I
So
got donated. Somebody did send me money to buy air dry. Remember that? I think it
yep,
was Monica. So
yep.
I do have that money in my account to buy some. So I can always. This. Hey, this is the proper way masonaries lay stone. Don't second guess me. I know what. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home.
Yep. The beauty of it though is that the end result will be perfect.
Oh
No
my
one
goodness, it
will.
will be beyond perfect.
Yeah.
I should have got a couple more different styles of stone here. Only having 3 styles of stone is not real realistic.
No.
Don't these look like skulls? Like these are
Oh yes, they do.
I made me some
That's really
skeleton skulls
strange.
with my stones. Oh goodness great. Oh, this is a pretty stone. This is a pretty stone.
But I would say I don't know about the placement, but like do them totally random, like
Oh yeah, I'm trying,
yeah.
but I only have
Mhm.
3 shapes. I'm gonna have to do a couple more shapes, I think, because I don't think this is gonna be enough anyways to do my whole thing. So let's do another page full of. Well, I have this here. Use these. Okay, use epoxy. Epoxy. I'm gonna get me, and then I can pipe it on, which I want to do some decondon, however you say it.
Don't ask me. you know, English isn't my first language, but I
Well,
kind of know what
I
you're
think it's
talking
the
about.
Japanese art where they take and they make phone cases with epoxy.
Oh yes, yes, I've seen
Decondon
it.
or something like that. I've been wanting to try that, but of course not on phone cases. How many phone cases can one person have? But but I want to do it on.
Depending on who you ask, there
Yeah,
could
right.
be a
The kids
lot of
nowadays,
them.
they probably change it out to match their
Every
outfit.
day, every day. I would say, at least in this house, there is a
That's
couple
but
like
cracking is okay though, Candy, because it's the outside of the building. It's gonna, it's
it's
supposed to.
gonna crack. That's the
Yeah.
beauty of. Why have I done that one too? Like,
Okay.
yeah, it will be. It will be nice. So I'm making tiles.
Yeah. Oh, you're back to making. You ran out. Oh no,
No,
you're.
yes, I just made these to try it out. So I need to make several of them. Just, it will be overlapping. So yeah, it takes a whole bunch of them. But like what running through the house like I read that totally wrong. Like I thought your cat was really on fire, Barry. So I was
Oh,
like,
they got
what?
the
I
zooms.
didn't really read it. I just saw like cat tail fire kind of thing. I was like,
Right, you did the whole. Didn't catch all the good gist of it.
yeah,
They
no,
got the zoom
definitely not.
berry. Wonder what they got zooms for. The
Oh
oh,
yeah.
did you see did you see my picture that I made?
No, no. What
You got
picture?
any
Show
flat
me.
earthers in here? I made this. I seen this and I made it.
Oh.
Wait.
Uh,
Is it? Come on, you got to be able to read it because that's the funny part.
oh no, I can't. It's not focusing.
It will. There we go.
Oh yeah.
It's I seen the picture and I had to steal that. My son, I always tell my son and I, because I was making one time when he was younger, I was teasing him and I was telling him how I believe in the flat Earth theory. So it's always been kind of a joke between he and I.
Hmm.
That because he was like, "You're no, mom," and he would tell me, why or give me different things. And of course, I was just kind of when he was younger, I was just joking with him, trying to get him to think about why it's
Yeah.
not possible.
Yep.
Use his brain why that's not possible. Don't be falling for stupid stuff is kind of what I was hoping. And
Hmm.
so I sent that to him last night, and then after I did that, I was like, oh, I got to share that on my Facebook too because that's just I seen the picture on Facebook, and they said something to the effect, but they didn't say it that way. So I was like, I gotta steal that. So if they take it down
Mm-hmm.
from me and whatever, but I don't know who did the picture, but
No, no.
I did the statement on it. I'm taking credit for that because I just thought those flat earthers
Mm-hmm.
after me probably.
Yeah.
They're crazy. Well, they think the earth is flat. Of course they're crazy.
Yep.
And I mean that in the
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to be political correct. No, I mean they're crazy.
Yeah, I actually saw a documentary about, there
Oh,
was,
like the people that believe it, like
yep,
they put one on. Oh,
yes, and I'm like, seriously, like, what on,
like, and they're
like,
serious about it too. It's not like,
yeah, they are.
yeah, it's not like yeah, they're serious about it.
I don't even know what to say. And when
Like
I saw
how
the
do I?
documentary, like, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's like it's like the cults. That how do people believe the cult stuff? Well, they do.
Yeah,
So they
there are so many strange things happening, really, like around the world with all kinds of things. Like,
and it's always and then I'm always surprised when a new one pops up. Like when a documentary is done on a new cult and stuff, and it's like I never even heard of that one, and they got enough members that maybe you should have heard about it or something. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it's like,
mm-hmm.
uh,
Yeah, it's really strange. And then in one way, I think, like, why do these groups of people, like, tend to, like, I don't even know, like, every, like, 10 years or so, or
oh,
at
there's
least
a new
that's what I'm
cult.
like.
Is that what
Yeah,
you?
so
Yeah,
yeah, that's kind of
like
like,
that's. Mhm.
and why are people drawn to those types of things? Like,
They
there
don't
must,
have anybody else usually, and
yeah,
you
probably,
know,
yeah, yeah.
or I think a lot of them, some of them use, Christianity. They use a Christianity
Oh,
thing, and
yeah,
then it changes on them. And the person, it's a Christian group, and then that person says, "Oh wait, God talks to me directly," and people that are in it. Heck, I've seen people that are just YouTubers that have a cult following. It's literally a cult. They would, even if that person is proved to be a bad person,
I'm
so they don't see it, so they're going to the end fight for that person. I've seen it, and it's
the
like, but
strangest thing, yeah, the
here's
thing that
the
I
proof,
was really,
it's right here.
hmm
And so I think it has to do with I don't know, something, some people just have the way of
hello, Lisa. Yeah, the thing
talking
is,
to
like,
people.
the trendy that was a couple of years back with a spaghetti monster or whatever. Like, what on earth? Like,
Oh, are you
I'm
talking
like,
about the kids?
no, that was like maybe like 10 years ago. There was this cult with having, uh, like, I don't even know. There was something with spaghetti,
What?
and the spaghetti monster were kind of their god in a way. Like, it was a huge thing here in Europe, and,
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if we fell for that one, but maybe.
no, but then it was like there was so many straight, like, seriously, a spaghetti monster. Like,
Yeah,
how on earth are
what,
you, like,
how does their
even?
brain go from, oh, I believe in God, and now you say God tells you he's a spaghetti I'm just saying that this is, how it could go. So I am following this cult leader that is real, that says, oh, it's a huge church or even a smaller church. People are, oh, I don't believe in this church. This church is so corrupt. So let's start our own little
Yeah,
church.
like,
Okay, we
yeah.
start our own little church, and then we start following you, and then you start telling us, okay, come to church 4 times. Okay, now we need to come to church 5 times a week. Okay, now we're at church 7 days a week, where all of your money that you make at work is now coming to us. Okay, now
Oh, yeah,
sell your
yeah.
house.
Barry, he's heard about it, the
And
spaghetti
it just
monster
kind
thing.
of goes like this, I think. And I think the people that get caught up in those, they don't even realize that that has happened.
No, that's thing. Like Barry has apparently heard about the monster, the flying spaghetti monster.
Oh, flying spaghetti. Hello, Lisa Minglet. How you doing, Mingus?
Hello, hello.
Great, great.
There are
Great, great.
there are so many strange, like for instance, the spaghetti monster thing, like,
or the Scientologist thing. Look at that.
Yeah,
That is huge. And you have really famous people that are just really into it. And I'm like, are you guys kidding me? And it is huge. I've been against it since like the late 90s when I didn't know about it, and I finally and you know when they put a branch or a building and they stand at every college campus, you go and there's the Scientologist building.
Oh wow, no, you know,
Hey, Tatting News, how are you?
Yeah, hello.
Katia, I don't ever. Are you
I don't
new?
know if it's
Oh,
Katia or
she's new today. Ready? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 welcome. Tatting Muse, known as Katia, and I'll forget that name. I'm sorry. I'll try, but I'll forget. Rebecca, another new person. Thank you, Candy. Oh, go ahead, Mrs. Gigi.
Yes, I said välkommen. In Swedish, it's welcome.
Tatting Muse, where are you from? I believe she's from Europe somewhere. I was watching her channel, and she definitely has a beautiful accent. Not like an American.
Yeah, that's why I said Katya instead of
Katia.
Katia. Yeah.
Katia?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, she teaches tatting lessons, and
yes, and I think Mary has even been like involved.
Yes. I would love to learn. I can't take on another art.
I would love to learn that, and I've tried it out, but anyway, yeah, just this tiny little thing I've been trying.
I think I just see the stuff and it's like, oh my goodness, wow.
Yeah,
I lost.
I kind of feel like it's really relaxing to do tatting. So, and you know, one thing though that I would love to learn, and I don't even know what.
Oh, Quebec. So, do you speak French? I bet you it's the French accent. I bet you she speaks mainly.
Katya. Yeah, Katya. Yeah.
Katia, is that right?
Katya. No, it's
no. Mrs. G, I think I did it right, and Miss Gigi's like, no, Rebecca, not no. Miss Gigi's so honest with me. She's like, no.
You know, one thing I don't know about I need to look it up. I don't even know the Swedish word for it, so that's why I need to look it up.
For tatting?
Oh my word, no, not tatting. There is another type of thing that I would love to do. Oh my word, now I'm all stuck into the.
I'd love to make a lot of money. Is there a
that would be
word for that? Yes, French Canadian. I knew you had a pretty accent, not just like a New Yorker or something. I knew she couldn't be from around here unless you know. I don't know if I really came off last Saturday of but I'm silly, so hopefully you like silly. Mrs. Gigi's kind of got stuck. She agreed to do Fridays with me, and somehow and now she sits here and she's like, oh, what did I get myself into?
Yeah, just a couple of years, be like, oh my word, I'm doing
right,
this
6 years and
again.
Still trying to find a way to get out of it.
What?
Look at me! I'm putting my primer on my interior of my house.
Wow!
I wish it was this easy, because then my whole house would be repainted. No, I mean in my house.
Oh, your
my whole
house
is repainted inside and out. So wish it was. I could just go like this. I mean, I could. I guess it's my house. Just start it with I have started. I have 3 rooms 3 rooms with at least one wall.
Oh my
Instead of
word!
a whole room
I'm
primed, I
trying to
have
think
over.
over here in my corner of the world. What in the world is the name of the thing that I was thinking?
Is it a
Oh no,
sewing thing, girlfriend? Is it like crocheting or knitting or cross?
no! I just realized the Swedish name for it. So
Oh,
I need to like just show you a picture. This type of thing.
oh, that's tatting, but it's with a
Yeah,
bobbin. Yeah.
I know, but I
What is
would
that one
love to
called?
learn
She
that. Like,
told us. Yeah. What is that? It's tatting, but it's not. I thought it was bobbin, and she said no. It's that's cray cray.
yeah,
Have you
I
never
know, and
seen women
people
doing
doing
that?
it like old, the older ladies. I've seen
Yeah.
loads of it, like so
They're
quick and
not even
things. Like,
counting like well maybe they are in their head like when you do other stuff. But yeah, they're throwing those things around and it comes out this beautiful piece of lace. I'm like, "What?"
yeah, I would
And you wonder
love to
why that
learn.
stuff costs so much. Well, that right there. When someone wonders about costs, they should send them the video of how that stuff is
Oh,
made.
yeah, definitely. That's.
I seen a funny video about a lady. It showed she was like point of view how people think clothes are made, and like she gets thrown like a stack of fabric, and then she like shakes it to like straighten it out, and all of a sudden a dress appears.
Yeah,
Oh, that is
that's.
bobbin lace. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a friend doing like how tiny piece of whatever fabric and like ta-da! I've made this,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, it's,
That's not how
uh,
it works. It doesn't work that way. Look at me painting the interior. I'm getting somewhere because once you
oh,
put paint on, right?
yeah, it is.
Once you put paint on, it's although those rooms have been those rooms have had. I think the master bedroom has had primer on the wall for 5-6 years now because we decide on a color and then we decided, well, do we want to take it because that wall like extends into the master bathroom, and do we want that color in the master bathroom? Well, no, really, not really. We wanted this color in the master bathroom. Well, that
Mm-hmm.
color and this color didn't really work, so it's like, well, that's not good because it's all one wall, so really they should complement each other, right? So then
Oh
they
yeah.
like forgotten about. So I was like, okay, well, the living room, I can do the living room because I know I want that wall just white, because I like white walls,
Oh
and
yeah. That's.
because then I can do whatever I want
Mm-hmm.
5 different times. I don't have to stick with something that costs me an arm and a leg to change it.
Oh no,
I just change
definitely.
the pictures
But
and
with
stuff.
paint, it would be kind of need to just because me and my husband we have debated in doing like wallpaper or paint or all kinds of I'm
Yeah,
all for paint because that is way easier to just do
to change your
redo.
mind. People that paint the walls, I mean, don't get me wrong, accent walls are great, but it's like to change that, it ends up costing money. So that takes me back to, well, now I understand why these people want to make so much money because they want to be able to, decorate these special ways. Well, they need to wake up and realize a white wall, you can do this, it costs a lot less, but those are the people that I consider rich because it's like, I understand, but if you have the money to change your wall covering every year or every 2 years, and I'm talking
Yeah,
buying new paint, because paint, although
no,
people say paint is an
we are
expensive
talking
thing,
like every 15 or
right?
something
Yeah, right.
years.
That's a lot,
That's
right? Which usually paint needs to be redone even at that point, right?
yeah,
So, but
yeah. It's
yeah, I
definitely
mean,
not like every other or
and this
anything
is
like
just my opinion. I'm not, y'all can have your own opinion about changing your wall color and, you're not rich or whatever. You are, because paint is expensive. That's why I only have primer, because we don't want to go and buy the wrong color and then it not be what we want. So,
Or you get a lot of those smaller, like free contain. Like I don't even know if you have those. Like because
oh,
here
the
the free,
sample, like the
the
sample.
sample ones, here they are kind of big. So usually people come, go to different store, but they have the number for the paint, and they go
Oh, to get the
just
and get it all. That's a small room though. Yeah.
yeah.
Unfortunately, I only have probably two of the bedrooms are smaller like that. I could
Mm-hmm.
probably get away with, but this room and yeah, our bedrooms are like well, but the living room really doesn't have a lot of wall in it. It's a really open living room, especially since I tore down that one wall. I didn't care if it was a wall that held the house up or not. I was like, no, that wall's got to go. If I'm buying this house, I can't. It was just too claustrophobic to have that there.
Oh, okay.
So I had one guy come in, and he said, no, that's not a. And I said, okay. I don't even know if he knew what he was talking about. I just needed someone to tell me, you can tear that down.
And you did.
Oh, she did one, and I did, yeah. And that wall isn't finished either. See, so I have that.
Oh, that's really nice, Lisa. Her mom did one room a year.
Barry says all the rooms are the same color and it's ugly. Well, Barry, paint them all white, and then you have art put on the wall. You can buy pieces of art, or I have my pretty. That's what I like to do. Is I like
here it's like the Scandinavian type, like light gray or beige.
Yeah.
And then you put a whole bunch of art, or leave them like, I don't even know, like.
Yeah, right. Well, see, I'm from up north where walls were like this. There's you see this color green on a wall, and it's like, no, it's almost like this. It's almost like that seafoam green. No, that's the wrong color too. It's like the neon color, like this. It's almost like this color. Lime. There we go. It's almost like this lime green. It's, I think, in every household in Pittsburgh. I think there was a sale on it or something back in the 30s or something.
Back in the day.
But you see it, and it's like, yeah, my grandma had it now, unless the house has been remodeled, of course. I think.
Oh yeah, of course.
But like my grandmother's house is, probably not been painted since the 40s, so it still has that color on it. And it has lead in it, so that stuff doesn't, there's no, not like acrylic paint that wears down. No, that lead paint lasts until, the house, that's why it does so much damage to your body. So don't be going to my grandma's house and chewing on her wall, okay? Anybody in here? Don't chew it on my grandma's wall. Hi, I've been listening, and you guys are so right. I paint and live with it until it really needs paint again. You can remove a load-bearing wall if you brace it right away. Oh yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh yeah. And the whole everything just falls.
I don't know, my whole house. Well, I do have my one side of my house is falling into my front yard, but that's because I'm in a double wide, so I think I just need. I know that side. That's where all the water runs, is that one corner, and it has sunk, and we need to get under there, and they need to put a couple more pallets on pilots. Anyways, those stones, they gotta put some stones on there to raise it up. Where you at, Patty? That looks like a Texas star. I can't tell though.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's a cookie. It's really small. Where you at, Patty? Okay, look at there. We're primed. I do. You know what's so funny is I do have a wallpaper sample book. I could wallpaper these walls.
No. Would Shannon agree on doing that? Like,
I probably in a sample book probably has enough to do these 3 walls, especially since I put that big window there on. I should get the sample book and see what it looks like. Got to make that decision if we're going to wallpaper it or if I'm going to paint it white. Oh, Virginia. Oh, you're up north too. Sweet home Alabama. Oh, that's Alabama. Oh, American star with a star. American flag with a star. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
It sounds like Texas. You wanna?
Yeah, that's.
Ooh, to Texas. We may become our own country soon.
Oh, is it?
Texas. I don't know. It would be nice. I'd love for them to break off.
Sorry, somebody knocking on my door. Yes.
Sorry.
Dinner's done.
Oh, hello. Wait a minute. I actually wait.
I'm waiting.
I will be right back.
Oh, okay. Oh, sounds like a little kid, like maybe a baby was brought or something. Becca, I sent you a picture of the paint color of these walls. Okay, Let me hold on. Let me pull that up and see what what Barry sent us, what she colored. I'm so excited. When's the kids coming, Barry? Barry sent me a picture. Oh, yeah. Is that the color you're doing all the walls? I'm happy. I'm happy. I'll send you some artwork, except all your hussy friends from all your other channels are sending you stuff. Oh, that are on those walls. Well, that's kind of like, you know, well, this house, the lady, I think, that was married to the man that lived here that I bought the house from, unfortunately, she passed away. I think she did all this to this house because, you know, it's at this room in the master room is this peach color that she sponged with a brown color. It's so ugly. And I know you guys are like, you know, why didn't you have this painted? We really, really, really should. But now, how many years later, it's just like, yeah. I just don't look at the walls. And I just cover it up with, well, my cat digs through it, as y'all know. But anyways, there we go. That is primed for my paint. I used gesso. Hold on, I want to see. I think it's underneath here that I have the, oh yes, the wall coverings. Let's see. Let's look through this book. Oh, I have this sample book. You guys are just going to be like, oh,
I am back.
Was that a baby that came to visit you?
Kind of.
It sounded like your grandbaby or somebody's baby came to visit. That's just the way that you said, oh.
Yes, no.
Ooh, how about that wall coloring? For this?
Oh, wow. I don't know about, you know, just looking at it like
in my house.
Oh yeah. With all
paper. Ooh, black. No, that's kind of. Ooh, look at that. That's fun. Look at it as a whole wall. Can you see that?
Wow. But why haven't you used any of those to create like
Mrs. Gigi?
Like
Mrs. Gigi, come on now. Because I have it's because I forget about it. Because under my desk, I forget about it. That's the only reason. Ooh!
Wow! Wow! Oh my word! Like imagine
she's like, oh, I need some of that.
Yeah, we have loads of those at school because you know we have I don't even know like how many.
This literally looks like they just took hot glue and threw it up against
the wall,
and wherever it landed, they smushed it out.
You know, when looking at it like a little sampler like that, it kind of not, you know, neat.
Oh yeah, but
having it like a whole wall, that to me like really strange. With
this screams to me, if this was like in a doctor's, little kids would be over there picking at it.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
you know, I would definitely use like have it as a collage book or something like.
Oh, collage on top of it? Yeah. It's really heavy. I wanted to
yes.
Oh, look at this. This is like stone. Oh, cork. Look at how it does look pretty though. You know, it's not like
you use any of those like inside your little house that you're making.
Well, that's why I pulled it out, Miss Gigi, to see what kind of
Oh, that is nice. You know, I'm always like.
Ooh, now see, this would be if I was rich, you know, if you're rich, you can just, you know, have a wall like that. So these have the prices. I wonder. I bet you there's no price.
Is that one of the, like, I don't even know that it looks like one of those
2012.
The brand. It looks like one of those like fancy brands.
Like yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is not something I could afford. I couldn't afford anything in here. For sure. There's not anything that I could afford in this book. Oh, please don't fall. Oh, look at that. I wonder what that looks like on a whole wall, though. Do they have?
Yeah, that to me is really strange. Like, why do they have, like, of course, like in a smaller. Oh, there is a picture.
There it is. Like, yeah, just so it's not like a whole wall.
Yeah, that's
See, now that looks really pretty as a whole wall. Right here, I'd be like, that's not so nice. But This
I
picture?
would be all like, oh no, that my eyes is really like, what? No, screaming like, no.
Let's
I'm
see.
amazed that the camera doesn't really react on any of those like patterns and things because usually it does.
Like this looks like more like maybe boutique wall. Like I don't think this would be in your, some of it, like if you were like P. Diddy or something, maybe you'd have this in your bedroom. I don't know. But, and yeah, most of this I don't think is for us normal folk. Like this, I mean, you put this stuff on your dress, you're not going to just put this, why they got this running down the wall?
I have no clue.
I didn't see anything here that screams, I need to be in a cat mercantile.
No, not really.
No, none of these said, cat mercantile, meow. Well, except this is kind of, this here brick, I could have used this as the outside.
Oh.
I already cut out all the, but yeah, I could have probably used something like that for the outside of the house. Now there's these with they're a little bit small. There probably wasn't enough of that.
But there are some cool patterns there, though.
Oh, there's some really neat stuff that I could definitely it's definitely been in my, what about I know I have another one that's not this fancy that I think it's but it's real heavy, so I think that's why I don't pick it up very much, because to pick it up and move it, it's a little bit much. So it ends up being just down here in my basement. I have another one that's not that crazy of patterns. It's mostly I think solids, and it's also I think it's all organic wallpaper, so it's all
all fancy in that sense. Like, let's figure this one out. Oh, I need to kind of
let's put a white cover on this.
I want to cut this one down even more.
I was hoping there'd be something, but it's okay. If I cut the way Mrs. Gigi did, just willy-nilly, mine would end up being like this big, because I just keep cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting.
Yeah, I'm thinking like making it big and then cut it to size type, because yeah, that is nature, and then just the tiniest. Remember, I'm just eyeballing this whole thing, so no measurements whatsoever.
Well, see, I had to at least make it so that I could put my diorama people in it. I need to paint the floor.
I'm actually thinking about letting the kids in school create dolls and things to go in this. So
excellent. Oh, as like a project, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Give them kind of the right size stuff so that they fit. That, yeah. There's nothing like getting angry children that their dolls don't fit in the dollhouse.
No, we definitely don't want that. No. And like that. Then going, what else am I planning for today? I was actually thinking about the trees, but I'm not really. Thinking about this one. This will be the house. This will be one of the trees. I don't know if I will go with cotton or whatever. Like, what am I thinking? Yeah, definitely some sort of cotton thingy, cotton balls.
And if you could just put your paint on the walls, like by just dripping it on and then spreading it out, that would be so helpful.
I would rather, I've seen one of those. I don't even know what it is. It's like one of those roller thingies that you have for color for painters, and then you fill it up. The whole thing will fill up with paint, and then you just roll it on.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, but
I had one of those, and it's okay. It is faster. It is faster. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. It is faster. Yeah, I had one at the other house years ago that
uh-huh.
you actually ours connected to the bottle of paint. Like it
Oh,
connected to the
okay.
bottle of paint. You put the and and yeah, it was. I think our thing you waste so much paint because it gets in the tubes, the
Yeah, that's
tube,
what I'm thinking
and
with that.
then the cleanup is such
Hmm.
although cleanup when you're painting, that's you know it's a
Yeah, that's the whole
all
thing.
together. I don't know if there really is a easy way to clean up painting when you're painting. Even in here, it's let alone
Hell yeah.
the
Hmm.
house.
That's true. That's definitely true. Um, I am. Why don't I have cotton balls or whatever? Why didn't I think of that? Because I'm thinking about creating the tree top with cotton balls.
Oh.
Just to do the, my vision again.
Some
He'll,
green and then cover it? Is that what you do? Or
yeah, that's
ah,
what I'm kind of, having like a base like that, which to me at least it seems easier to do with cotton balls, but I'm not.
yeah, to fill in all the space.
Yeah, that
That makes
because
sense. I mean, it does make sense. At least
or
somebody, me, I agree with you. Everybody doesn't have to agree with you. I'm
oh
agreeing.
no, definitely not. I'm just thinking here, or literally thinking outside the box. What would I use if I didn't have that? And um, I was at one point thinking about buying a thing, but I'm trying not to buy things for this.
Right,
That's why.
right.
Um,
I was going to buy lights, like fairy lights, but I've decided not to do fairy lights either. Like I was going to put lighting in my house.
yeah, but can't you just have like I don't even know, like a cheap little lighting from whatever, like we can, I don't know if you have like Christmas lights, like
Well,
a.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do up here, but I decided not to, so I taped this all down because I was gonna hide the on-off switch up in this roof part,
Uh-huh.
and have the cord come through, but I decided not to, and then tape that all down.
Yeah,
That
I
was a
actually
couple weeks.
have one of
That was
those.
like what, last week or the week before when I decided to tape that all down is when I was thinking about doing it.
Yeah, I actually have one of those smaller little twinkly lights. It was
Ooh.
like 75 cents on the
Yeah,
dollar store,
yeah,
just
I
the
think I can
tiniest
buy
little.
them at our dollar. Yeah, at our dollar
Yeah.
stores.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, that
Did the
might
chat
be.
stop? I think
No, yeah, it might have been. I don't know. Yes.
I refreshed it just in case. Hello, Jughead. You want to say hi? Hey,
I
Jug.
am actually thinking. I'm going to try to paint these leaves because they
Jughead.
are 100% dry. If I'm doing it right, I have no clue, but going green or brownish or whatever. Um,
He's ignoring. Jughead. Nope. He said no. I'm not even gonna let you see my face.
Sorry for the reach here, but oh no, my toes.
Okay,
I
this
need
needs
to
to dry.
definitely figure this roof situation out.
Bring back my. I don't remember how I did this. Was gray.
Where do I have the little tiny? I think I've had.
It's green. That's blue. Where's the gray?
There, right in front of me, of course.
Gray. Yes.
This is the way to go. I don't know. Just a base coat with light green first. And then brown, and then darker green, and then maybe black and whatever. But we will have to have a base. So, and I don't really know how many of these I've made, but I definitely need more.
Of your leaves?
Yeah.
All right, Barry.
Oh, the drone batteries. You can actually earn a lot of money by being a professional drone, whatever, technician, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Like the police departments and stuff.
Yeah. I actually saw it in an ad.
Bad guys.
Yeah, or just like here they use drones for like big building projects and things like that, like in constructions and things.
Oh, yeah, they probably do that here too. They probably do that here. I don't know of any, but I bet you they do that, which just makes sense. Well, our landscaper guy, when he came out to give us a quote on fixing all of our trees that were dying, he used a drone. And when we bought the house to show us our property line, they used a drone. So yeah, I guess all different all different company or their uses.
We have actually been looking into, with work with my oldest son. I don't know about the situation in the US, but here it's, people tend to live at home for, years, really. It's really hard to get an apartment or anywhere to live.
You're seeing a lot more people staying home because of the cost here. It used to not be that. At 18, people got the heck out of Dodge, but we're seeing that a lot more here where the kids are staying home a little bit longer and stuff.
Yeah, and with work and finding somewhere to work too, it's the whole thing. I don't know, but one of my sons, he is actually an electrician, so he could go work wherever he likes to.
Yeah, sure. Good job to have. Good choice, son.
Yeah. To me, it's one of those things that there will always be something, who can specialize in doing all kinds of things too if he likes. So.
Yep. Let's see. Just
So do you have any plans for the weekend?
No, I didn't realize that Shannon has to work tomorrow. So she's working all day tomorrow. So maybe I'll stream again. Maybe I'll do a stream. Last weekend she worked overnight, but this weekend she's just working during the day. So not as...
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of good for, for me. She's not going to be gone during the night, but she'll be home. It's just a regular schedule, just on a Saturday instead.
Oh, okay.
I guess they're down one person, so they're... But yeah, maybe I'll stream a lot this weekend again. I really enjoyed, being on so much last weekend. Although I didn't get a lot done, I worked in one book the whole time, but that was kind of fun to work in that book for so long. I haven't done that in a while.
Actually being able to talk to a lot of people and having all kinds of things going on.
So. Met all kinds of new people, for sure. It was really fun to meet new people. Yeah.
I don't know what you think about it, but it would be fun to have, like, once a month or every other month, or something like that.
For sure, yeah. I know I kind of mentioned that, and I think a lot of the people like that idea. So yeah, maybe I gotta see who wants to do that, and then a lot of times some of the people, it's like having the program, but if you never used StreamYard before, you'll have your 20 hours or whatever.
No.
Is that what it is? 20 hours or whatever, 10 hours, 20.
Yeah, but they have redone the whole thing. It's really, really expensive now. Or at least here, at least for me, it's...
StreamYard is really expensive. I paid for Restream just to see what it was like when you bought the Pro, and it was $20, which that's reasonable. That's what StreamYard used to be. And,
I think I paid like $40 for StreamYard, and I at one point seriously, what's going on with my money? Well, because I didn't really cancel it or anything. Just
that's what it was. Yeah, Beth said that. She was like, "Holy cow!"
$40, and realizing it was StreamYard, what?
No, I'm not that big of a streamer and I went to one of their live streams to see what they're, and a lot of people were saying that your price hike was ridiculous. It wasn't they doubled it. Doubling your price for us. It was like, you're not worth all that. So I don't know if they're just trying to get the bigger, become more for corporate, get rid of us little.
Oh yeah, that might be
corporate, because most small, well, not even most, probably 99.9%.
Yeah,
it's more than most. I think the majority of people that are like us can't afford that. It's not worth, we don't even we don't make that much on, even monetized. I know all the views I got on last week, I went to see, and it still was only like $5-6. It's not like
no,
I have to do that every single day and get that many streamers, and you don't get that many viewers when you stream that long every single day. You don't,
No, you don't. Yeah.
Hey, Dana.
Hello, Dana. Welcome. I used to do streams every day, before when I wasn't working, being
right. Yeah, probably about the same time as I was doing it. I think.
Yeah.
You and I were opposite, not opposite, but after I came on or something. You were about.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Miss Juju says she'll do it again. I had fun. It was fun.
I was actually inspired by you, Juju, with the organizing. I was at one point thinking about starting that this weekend, realized, it is all booked, unfortunately, but I will have it like a spring cleaning type of project. I will literally throw out most of the things, really, because
Mrs. Juju's good. She throws stuff out. My problem is that when I organize, I reorganize it, which means I just move it from one spot to another.
I throw things.
Yeah.
I save up on some, smaller things, but most things I throw out. Oh, you leave a stream until it's, yeah. That's
Thank you.
nice. That's nice. Yeah, with the hours and things, it's a whole thing. Like
Oh, yeah.
work
Yeah.
hours.
And I don't want to put I'm not sponsored, so it's all ads. I don't want to have an ad going off every 10 minutes. If anything, if I remember, so that's the thing too. I still you have to remember to set that crud. And if I remember, I try to, the longest you can is 30 minutes or have it set, to only have it come on after you're done streaming. Well, with that long one, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see, what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see, and I think I set it for maybe every 30 minutes. I just wanted to see what kind of income you can't. If you want to make money on here, you have to do it through
Yeah, sponsorships.
a sponsorship. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. It's you, and I kind of knew that just from other people watching and talking about YouTube, growing your channels. I mean, if you have a couple hundred people watching, um, if you have a couple hundred people, I guess, watching every day, then that's a little bit different. You could probably but it's again that the ads would come on afterwards, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not going to get the people during the stream. Like, hopefully, there's no ads popping up today. Like on my normal streams, I don't have it turned on. I don't think it's not supposed to be, but um, that could be wrong.
Well, I never know about the settings or if they default in some odd way or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, and on Restream, it doesn't just you have to go in and turn it on too. That's why I didn't realize that little money sign was down there at the bottom because I thought I had it so that I don't know how it got turned on, but there is it's a well, it was in an area I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I had ever been in before, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
When I found it, I was like, because I go into the studio. Usually
Oh,
I
I
do it from my,
rarely do that.
yeah, exactly. I do it from my phone if I remember to go and change like the picture, the front
Oh,
picture.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
If
Yep.
I remember, I try to go and I change that, to help people find me. I read a thing
Yeah.
that's a good way to
Mm-hmm.
have people find you. So I try to remember to go in and change that around. I made some up the one time and I try to, but I don't often remember. But to like go in and look at my analytics and stuff, maybe 3 times a year, I remember to do that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
To see like
We
what
are
is
all
working, what's
dedicated
not,
YouTubers, going in like 3 times
you
a
know.
year.
And then
Mhm.
I go crazy and I look at everything. It's like I look at the age and I look at what's working, what's not working. Like I'm going to remember what's working and what's not working. And like
Oh,
that really
yeah.
matters. I'm live streaming. If you did videos, totally different game. Totally different game.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to make money on YouTube, that's the way to go. Make videos, post videos, get your count up.
Yeah.
Which you could do it live streaming if you wanted. Live stream until you get your 1,000 people in your hours, your 10,000 hours. Well, I don't even know. I heard they changed the hours, how long
Oh, yes.
too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But and then start making videos and popping out a video a day.
Yeah.
At least 12-minute video, because that's going to that's one, you're going to get monetized at that. It has well, maybe they've changed it from 8. It used to be you had to have at least an 8-minute video. I think it still is, but
Yeah.
you make it at least an 8-minute video, but I'd say about a 12 is a good timing. Make a 12-minute video and have it how to do something, and you will make money. You won't make, you're not going to kill it unless you for some reason go viral, but you'll make money. You'll make a couple $100 a month for sure if you do that. If you do videos and you do a how-tos or a why ifs and that kind of stuff, and tell somebody how to do stuff. Maybe I'll do a what not to do.
Yeah, that might be.
And I will show somebody what not to do.
Don't do this. I've tried it. It doesn't really work.
Well, that's like my Did you see my Wednesday?
Oh yeah.
You know, the dumb ways to die. I had the dumb craft. And I did look up some dumb crafting ideas. And they're not really necessarily like dumb. It would, but it's like, why would you do this?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of probably like people look at our junk journals, though. They're probably like, well, like my mother. My mother's like,
Yeah,
why
that's
would you do
what on earth.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually been looking into, doing all like a little bit of something else too, like, or if, yeah, I don't know, like if I want to change it up to combine it.
I thought, I love to chat. Maybe I just need to do like a podcast instead of this YouTube thing. But I would hate to lose all my followers. So I'd have to what I thought I'd be like, you just slowly introduce it into your regular people, and then your regular people would watch it just because they like you, and then you'd start getting some of those other, because so many people say, oh no, you have to start a whole new channel up. Well,
Yeah,
as we all know, starting a channel is a hard thing, and to grow your
oh yeah.
channel is a hard thing, especially if you're trying to grow it naturally, and
Mm-hmm.
not pay to get the subscribers and get the watch hours and stuff, which
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
there's a lot out there that do that.
Oh
And
yeah.
yet a lot in the crafting community. I know a couple, I can tell by their numbers in it, than their watch people. If you go to a channel and they have, let's say, 4,000 followers, but they only have 12 people that watch their video, and they put out
Yeah.
2 or 3
Mm-hmm.
videos a week, there's something
There
going
is
on there.
something. Yeah.
There's
Mm-hmm.
something going. Don't trust. I hate to say it, but don't trust them, because if they're willing to fake that, they're not a trustworthy. That's my opinion. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sticking to it. That's my opinion. But yeah, because even if you restart and you had that many people in the past, you're gonna start getting some of those people back. More than
The thing
12 views.
yeah, I'm thinking like, was that a thing of the past? Because I've heard like a lot of people having different channels for different topics,
Yes, there's a
and
lot.
I think
Yeah.
it was like that like back, I wouldn't say like
Well,
five,
a
10
lot
years
of the
ago.
big guy, a lot of the big people tell you to do that, because you're not going to get on the right analytics. They're not going
Yeah,
to draw the
that's
right
true.
people in.
Hmm.
So that's,
Might be.
so I mean, that's just, that's what some of the people that tell you how to grow your channel. They tell you to do that, to have the different channels for different things. But if you could take it, if it, I don't think like I could go to auto mechanic from crafting. I think that would be a
Oh
hard,
no, that's of course like
but if I
totally
was
different.
right, if I was to go from, this to, a talk show about who's an idiot on Facebook that does crafts, not that I would call any of you people idiots, but as Dana knows, I'd call you dumb, huh, Dana? I didn't mean to call you dumb. I called her dumb the one. Oh no, I called her accent dumb, but I wasn't calling her accent dumb. The word dumb came out of my mouth before my brain put what I wanted to say together. And
Oh, okay.
so so it's our joke, our inside joke, kind of.
Is it one of those, like, I tend to look at it like that was what you were thinking, like what you
But I
wanted to
wasn't thinking
say,
her accent was
but then,
dumb.
like,
I
no,
mean, that's just as bad if I was thinking her accent was dumb. No, I don't even
no.
really actually, now to think back, what it was. Um,
I
that,
remember, I think I heard, was I looking at that stream when you talked about that? I don't even.
It's very possible. It's very possible. But and then, and let me say this too. You might have 8,000 people that you had from 5 years ago. Let's say you did it during COVID, and then
Mhm.
you went back off to work, and then you came back, and now you're only getting 4 or 5. I'm not talking about the people that are like, oh yeah, I'm starting up again. No, there are people out there saying that, oh yeah, I'm monetized. I have 4,000 people. There ain't no way they have their watch hours and they're
Oh, yeah,
monetized and
that's
get
true.
paid.
Yeah. Hmm.
There ain't no way. I'm talking about the people that act. I'm thinking of one particular, and I'm sure Miss Gigi probably already knows who I'm thinking of. But there's one
Mm.
particular person that acts like they know it all on here, and no,
Oh, yeah.
she meant it. I meant it. That she spreads like, oh, I have all these people in my, I have a big channel. I just haven't been on it in a few years, but I still put
Yeah.
out yeah, anyways, yeah. There's just a couple, and she's
Yeah.
not the only one. There's a couple out there that act like they are these big big YouTubers. They know how it all works. And I'm not saying I know all how it works, but let me tell you, I do watch enough on how it works. I might not do their advice and do it right,
Totally different thing, but yeah.
but I have to be me. And honestly, me, I'm going to be happier than trying to be not me the way that they say, sometimes you got to be
Yeah.
to have those big channels,
Yeah.
And a lot of those big channels are fake. I mean, they're money makers. They're,
Let's
entertainment.
see what is. I'm just laughing looking at chat now.
Mm.
Becca, not me.
Be careful, Juju. She'll do it to you.
No.
Oh, I might, Miss Juju. I would never you. You have a beautiful accent. But those Southern girls, they got that long draw.
Like I think it was this morning. Like the accents always, to me at least, it's like they tell a story. Like but
Oh, yeah, you said that. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Well, it wanted a lot. Like it tells where they're from. You can tell a Southern girl, even if they don't live there anymore.
oh
You
yeah.
can,
Mhm.
you hear it. You can put that together that they're. Well, Mississippi has their own little. And what I've learned about knowing Dana too.
Uh-huh.
Their Southern draw is real strong. Like you think Texas has this draw? No. Now maybe up in
Oh no.
Lubbock and
Yeah.
Amarillo, and down by Houston, some of the outskirts of Houston, like
Yeah, but
Jasper,
that's
and
like it's like that everywhere. Like in the I
they
would
have
say like in the
those.
bush type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah, right, exactly. Not that we're calling you guys in the bush living people.
No.
Oh, I thought you called me a trailer. I thought you were trying to call me a trailer trash. Well, I'll take that. I have a southern accent. Well, I must have picked. I have a very mixed accent. You get me around my family up north, and my northern accent comes back in.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
definitely.
get called jagoffs and like yins
Yeah,
and all that
yeah.
stuff that's
Hmm.
coming out. But I definitely have picked up. I mean, I've been here since '97, so I've definitely picked up
Hmm.
some of the accent that comes along with it. Well, Shannon, you get a beer or two in her, and she hasn't lived in California since she was 12 or 13, and her California accent
Or
comes
is it
out
coming back? Hmm.
just when she drinks, and I'm like, and that's how usually I know if she's had a beer or two, because there's a couple words that she says, and I'm like, it,
Oh,
it
okay.
makes me
Kind of.
laugh because it's like that's hilarious. Where did that come from?
Have you read Barry's comment about the accents?
Oh no, let me see what he has to say. What is he saying? Hey now, if one of those southern girls whispers in my ear with an I would melt, just saying. Everybody, Miss Juju, Dana, give Barry a phone call.
Mhm.
Let's call Barry up. Yep, this I love that accent. I love that deep South
We actually here at home we talked about it the other day, like thinking with because here we talk in my household we talk English, we talk Swedish, we talk Dutch, we talk
How
German.
do you guys figure
Uh,
out which to say, or does it just automatically come
that's
out?
yeah, it's kind of depending on who you talk to.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, do we talked about if you change how to speak depending on who you speak to, like not the
Oh, well, yeah,
language per se, but the way you speak. uh,
yeah.
and we talked a little bit about that because to me that can definitely be a difference, you know.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. You probably don't talk the way you do to me, to your family, you know.
Oh no, definitely.
Because online, I think we also try to control. I mean, I don't talk like this to Shannon and stuff. I mean, I control myself. And some of this is,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, some of this is animated, of course, for my show. You know, it's fun to chit chat sometimes and be silly. You know, I'm not always silly. I'm silly a lot. You can ask Shannon. It's actually in my wedding vows. You know, that's why she married me, was because, you know, she thinks I'm silly. You know, so I'm definitely silly, but some of the things is definitely animated on purpose to, you know, because no matter what, we are entertainers. I mean, we have a channel. It's not like, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
you
Really.
know, you know, and it's a channel that has lasted more than, you know, 2-3 weeks or even a year. A lot of these people that don't make it, sometimes they just don't have the entertainment, you know, that keep the people
True.
coming back. You know, I mean, you have to have something in order to get people to keep
No,
coming back to you.
definitely. Hmm.
You know, I mean, I if I was really boring, how many of y'all would really still be there?
Yeah,
I
or
wouldn't
it's
still
like
watch.
me. I'll just do it for fun. I don't even beep whatever. Like whomever's.
You know, you are entertaining to the point where you tell people, just like I've explained that with Beth. Although Beth has a funny, quirky to her, but you know, she is really good at explaining. That's the entertainment part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I have the dumb accent? Let me get it. Let me clear it up. Did I bring it out? Really? I didn't even realize I was bringing it
No.
out. Dana said I brought it out. In my house, we say we talk French and English, and we
Fring,
say we
fring.
talk Franglish. Oh, that's like Spanglish, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm not talking like, you know, we're standing on our heads and stuff, but there's a different type of entertaining too. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's not verbally, you know, it's, you know, artistically and stuff. That's what I mean, you know, it's not, I don't know what I mean.
No,
Really,
me neither.
that's
But
part of my entertainment is normally I
yeah,
don't know what I'm talking about.
you need to kind of figure it out along the way, and like nobody ever knows like anything really. It's just a blabbering kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you know.
There, oh, Juju.
For example,
Yeah.
here we go. Janet Nash, totally different type of entertaining. She is calming, her
Oh
voice is
yeah,
soothing, totally opposite of me, you know, and she has a bigger and show your face. I
yeah, that
bet if
yeah.
I could get up the balls, do my hair, excuse my language. If I could get up my guts to do my face every day and look presentable for in front of a
Mm-hmm.
camera, I would do that. But 99% of the time, I'm lucky I have my hair pulled up and it looks like a hot mess. Maybe I should just
It's
become
like
a hot
5
mess.
minutes before broadcasting. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I was meant to
Yeah,
do
you know, maybe
today.
I just need to be a hot mess crafter. Maybe that's what
Yeah,
my craft, yeah, because I don't care what I look like if I'm just coming in here and you're seeing my hands.
yeah,
I mean, you know, if I work like Mrs. Gigi, I'd have myself together and I'd put myself on camera. What the heck? Because I don't care. I mean, I was, my face was on camera on YouTube, on Facebook way before I did YouTube. So
mm-hmm.
that, but I also used to, you know, get up and get ready and do myself every day. Where now it's just like, excuse me, if I can pull my hair, I brush it, and if I can get that hair out of my face.
Yeah. The thing is, for me, I've realized because I was at one point when I started it. I don't know, was it 2018? I think it was or something.
I think that's about what time we
Yeah,
all kind of did. Yeah, that sounds.
yeah. But I realized like or thought to myself like I know I want to start YouTubing and am I going to do it in Swedish or am I going to do it in English? At
Oh,
the beginning of it, like I thought, like, am I the same? And that's really strange to think about it like that. But am I the same person talking English, or is this going to be like fake version of myself, kind of thing?
oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought a lot about it, and then I realized, like, no, not really, because to me, for me, you know, my YouTube to me is English. And I
Is okay.
I like to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what
Is
it
that
is.
because you watch mostly English shows?
No,
Which
not
is so
really.
funny.
It's a
You know,
mix. It's
PewDiePie
a
was Swedish, so you know, you would think, oh,
I have thought about it, and I've done, I would say, a handful of
see, I
Swedish
can show
videos.
y'all what I look like right now. I'm not afraid. Oh, here, I'll show y'all. Don't laugh at me. Y'all know you'll never return. I showed you a picture of me. This is me.
I don't know.
See, but if I go out in public, I don't wear these. So I usually have my contacts in, and my hair kind of looks like this when I go in public. But yeah, no, this is me. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, and I have said so many times that, having your face on stream does definitely, for whatever the reason is, I think it's a subconscious thing or whatever with humans, they like to have that face. Even if, like if you think about the Art Sharpa, she just had her face up in the corner. Jane Davenport, when her face is up in the corner. Thanks, Fire and Ice. Hey, Brenda. It's not yet noon, and I'm full of what, Brenda? And a lot of times I don't have pants on. So I have to be careful. When I first started streaming, I used to have to be real careful that my camera wasn't going to fall. Because it's just so much easier not to have pants on. I do wear dresses and skirts.
Yeah, but I can totally understand with your situation being in a wheelchair.
I mean, I have a dress on today, so yeah, I don't have pants on. And most of the time, I usually have a dress on when I say that, honestly. And I don't just run around in a little baby tank, that's up to my, and even usually my shirts are pretty long. So, but yeah, I usually have something. Jane, yes, her Australian accent. Did we ever find out what country? Yeah, you told us. Fire and Ice. Are you Canadian too? I
believe. That's Cindy, isn't it?
Fire and Ice. I can't remember where I believe they told, or maybe they were from. I don't remember. We don't know.
My memory.
I barely remember, and I know her name is. I want to say her name is Cindy. Is your name Cindy?
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's what I actually just.
She's naked. Oh, Mrs. Juju, do you want to see my naked stamps?
Oh yeah. Have you bought any new ones lately?
I haven't. No, I haven't gotten any new ones in quite some while. Do you mind if I show my naked stamps? I know we're kind of.
No, do it.
She's here. She hasn't seen them.
What?
She never seen my name. She says she's heard me talk about them, but
you have to show them.
Oh, you're neighbors with Brenda. Brenda's in Tennessee. I'm American. Just lived in Oh, that's right. You're the one that lived in Japan, which is so awesome. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, she lived in Japan.
Wow.
No, Okinawa. No, yeah. Okinawa. Okinawa's Japan, right?
Okinawa, yeah.
That's not Hawaii. I get sometimes confused about some of the names because of the Japanese names and the.
Oh yeah, those are kind of similar.
Yay, naked! Oh, Brenda A wants to see them. We need to see them because I don't want.
I don't know. Have you talked about those like lately? Because
I haven't really. But it came up about naked. Oh, because Beth found me a naked person. Beth doesn't do naked person stuff. She sends me naked people. She just out of nowhere be like, "Oh, here's a naked person." Also, I don't know where that came from, but Beth thinks I just like
naked a magazine cutout or something.
Yes, they're usually art pieces,
Yeah,
yeah. But, yeah, she's not like sending me people. That would be weird.
No, probably no. I don't.
It is the Hawaiian version of Japan. Look, I think my stone cottage. I think that looks like a stone cottage.
Oh, yeah.
Now, should the grout be lighter or darker?
Yeah,
Is it
I would
grout
say.
lighter or darker? I need to.
I would do it in almost the same color, like maybe a little tiny bit
In the gray,
lighter.
you mean?
Like, yeah.
Like do a gray, but do it a little bit lighter than the gray. Don't do it in like cream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. That's, I think, what I was thinking. I just want to, yeah, I'm going to need a couple more small ones in weird shapes. My ones I still have the two sides to do too. I don't think, I can't bring it out unless Brenda, I told, oh, there she is. Y'all are doing so good. Mama Juju, are you here enough to see my naked people? Naked people just randomly showing up at your door. Come on over. Come on over to my...
Didn't you do like some sort of a
Stir
journal or
Crazy.
something?
Wait, we got someone else new. Welcome,
Oh.
welcome to my channel. Welcome, Mr. Stir Crazy's Arts and Crafts. I don't know this person at all. Please drop your channel by putting exclamation point share. I should have shared that everywhere. Is my robot not doing his job?
No, he's
I
not.
haven't seen it, have I? I'm
No,
going to go ahead and
it's.
subscribe to you, Mr. Stir Crazy. Thank you for hanging and finding us. You can drop your channel by doing exclamation point share, and then people can go and visit your channel. There's a couple, y'all. Tatting lady, I can't remember her name. She's new. The tatting something.
Oh,
She needs to
the
drop her channel. And Fire and Ice, if you have a channel,
Tatting
go ahead and
Muse,
drop
was
it.
it?
Oh, look it. Lisa said no. Don't you talk back to me, young lady. What is she talking about?
I need to
Oh,
say
that's right.
something too.
Sorry.
She's just all talking over there, this Becca. I need to say välkommen. That's Swedish for welcome.
This way. Tell you what. She got 5 years with me now. She just puts me in my place, doesn't she? What's all the no about? Oh, look, Nightbot come up now. He heard me. Look, he did.
What?
Share your channel.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you exclamation point friend. That's not
That's
right.
not a thing. No. What
That's
are
not
you
right.
doing, Lisa?
Exclamation share. Lisa's like, I'm gonna make up my own. I'm gonna make up my own. I'm gonna just drop it and see if something happens. Exclamation point friend. She's trying to be friends with me. Mine is just gaming and am a bit sweary. That's okay, honey. Drop it, Fire and Ice. So is, what's his name that hasn't been around in a while? My gamer that comes in all the time. Well,
oh yeah.
Dialogue. What was his name? I see Night Shadow. No, not Night Shadow.
Diablo? No, not Diablo.
You can drop it.
Really,
it's okay. We have gamers. That's where I started off. Fire and Ice is watching gamers. And Mrs. Gigi too. Yeah, she's
loads. Yes.
I don't know. Fire and Ice. Do you know? You probably don't. I mean, not everybody that's a gamer knows everybody, right? Like all of us crafters know each other. But Monster Matt. That's where I watch Monster Matt.
Yep.
My very first channels I watched. Monster Matt. Mrs. Gigi, there you go, everybody. And what about you, Mr. What was his name? Mr. Crafty? Mr. Crafty, did you drop yours? I would love for you to drop your channel. Okay, we are getting it done.
Mr. Crazy Arts and Crafts?
Yeah, it was Mr. Crazy. We had to coax him. He heard us talking about him. He's like, oh, crap. I got to go to work. He's like, hold on. He's probably back there dropping acid or something. Do people still drop acid? They call it something else now, don't they?
No.
What do they call dropping acid?
What?
It's not
I don't know.
Special K. What do they call dropping acid? Would just so much easier. Just saying.
Yeah.
No, Miss Gigi and I both we dropped all kind of acid in the 60s and 70s. We're not that old, but
no, definitely.
Now she just called me old.
I wasn't even
Miss Gigi. No, definitely. It wasn't me. But if I could have, if I was born, 20 years earlier, I would have so been at Woodstock.
Oh, yeah, that would have
My
been
mom, did I tell you my mom and dad were headed there, and their car broke down. They because it was not that far away from
no.
Pennsylvania, so they were headed that way, and
Oh, that would have been cool to
yeah,
be
just
there.
be
Like,
all soaking wet and stumbled on. Yeah, it would have been really fun. I look back at it now and I'm like, oh my word, you had to have been so high and stuff just to stay there.
yeah,
So,
that's yeah.
ugh.
No, and yet again, no,
But
that might
if
not
I was
be.
15, 16 years old, and if
Yeah,
and
true.
if it
Yeah,
was the
true.
60s and stuff, then, but nowadays, now it would never work. Just like they've tried to redo stuff, and it's not worked since. Not
Yeah,
never. It has not ever been able to be remade because it just can't. I mean, Live Aid was probably the closest, but Live Aid was definitely controlled a lot better than Woodstock. But they've
yeah.
even tried to redo Live Aid
Oh,
and stuff,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
they've not been able to redo it.
No, no.
It's called, oh, Mrs.
But
Juju doesn't
when
want
they
to answer me if
roll it
she's
in.
here. Are you here? I don't know. She's probably off taking care of patients.
Juju, yeah, she's there. I've seen her all
I don't
along.
want to
Like
drop, I
she's
don't want to
been.
pull them all out and then she not be here. Okay, let me move us over.
No, she's here. She's in the
Okay,
background.
I'll pull them out for Mrs. Juju. Hold on. We'll look at naked people. For art. This is art, people. That's why I can show it. There's nothing dirty about it. It's all art. Yes, it's like Michelangelo. If he can mold art, if you can look at that crap in your art class and whatever grade they bring that out. Oh, see, she said, I just got back. Quit yelling at me. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, I didn't know these were under here all that time. I was looking for my sprays. Guess where they're at, guys? In the basement.
Oh, you found those?
All that time. Oh. Okay. Naked people.
One would say, like, am I painting my nails and my fingers
I'm
rather than
impressed, and you're doing so good at that.
what? I'm trying. I'm
So it
trying to
all
create
started
something
with
over
this
here.
guy. And I seen this again. I had seen somebody had this for sale. This here is called Underpant Man. That's what I called him. That's not what his real name is, but his name he was made in 1991. Wow. So his name is Underpant Man. He started all. I bought him and I thought he was hilarious. So this was my first, and then the rest of them started climbing in here. I guess this guy's Underpant Man too. This is what Barry looks like. So they're not all naked. Like he's got some, he's got some not nakedness. She is naked. And this one is really cute. I like this one here.
Didn't you make like a journal with
I
all
haven't
those
yet.
stamps?
No, this Jen Wren. I think Jen Wren sent me this one too. No, Dana sent me this one. Jen Wren sent me this one of her. She's on a couch. She's kind of like paint me, like the what's that from the movie? This guy's got a nice little bum. And then we got, what's her name? What is that? What's the Z? No. What is her? Venus. Venus. But this is the real Venus, right? That's what we really look like in real life. Venus.
Yeah.
And then some of these. This is a little bit naughty. I'll cover this up. This is a kitty cat. I mean, it's not real naughty. It's just I think the breasts of this woman are a little bit more protruding than most of my photos. And then we have this one. This is one of my original ones. This is one of my original ones. This guy, I think, is hilarious. Okay. I'll tell them I can't come right now. I'm looking at naked people. This one, I love this. This is this guy.
No,
I really can't tell that he's, but he is. Look, you can tell his little loincloth is hanging. His bum is naked, but I just think this one's great. how he's got his little cup and he's drinking. Let's see. This one's kind of neat because you kind of have to view that she's naked under there. I think that's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is Santa Claus. I'm pretty sure this is from Dana. Flash and Santa.
Oh, yeah.
This one, you can see it better stamped. So I'm going to show you the stamp. Like, this is it right here. But this is the naked people trees. I love this one.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
And then I got a couple of these that are just real basic line drawing.
Yeah.
Paint me like a French girl. Yeah, there we go. That's it. And this, I like these ones where they're kind of hidden and you have to look for the person in them. This one here. And then this is one of my originals too. She's pretty covered up. And this one here. And then Naked Santa. Didn't I show Naked Santa? I like this guy. He has a nice bum. Nice bum. And then, oh, here's Naked Santa. Here you go, Dana. Dana sent me this Naked Santa with his.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Pair who has the better bum. Okay. And here. These are newer, Miss Gigi. I don't know if you've seen this. Here's a.
Oh no, I haven't seen
these
that
are
one.
a little bit newer on these hair, this hair. You have to really look. You can see this is a bust.
Oh yeah.
And then this one here is I don't know, somebody that uses medical, some sort of goddess. Oh look, I have two of these. Two of these busts. I didn't even realize. There's the bust again. See, some of the, oh, I don't even want to know what that is. I had to stamp this one out. I'm not sure what that's a little, That's a little, There's a lady and a guy. That's a pretty nice one. I like this one too, right here. How she's a leaf. That was really cool.
Oh.
Oh, I just threw some down. And then we have these that aren't naked. These are just weird. Oh, this one is. This one's good. They're holding up the pedestal. That's,
yeah.
All right. Did I go through it? Did I show? Where's my one that? My running guy. He's pretty original too.
Oh,
he's my running naked guy. Although someone said no, that's a woman. I'm like, I'm still convinced it's a man. I mean, maybe if she's flat-chested, but someone said that's a woman. I don't know. I'm stuck. It's staying a man in my book. Oh, and this little guy. I forgot about this little guy. Nothing like a police officer mooning you.
Oh, wow.
You want that? What does that medical one mean? You can, yeah, I can do that for you. Is that like I'm guessing a Greek, right? Like some sort of Greek goddess or something that represents maybe the medical field. That's my guess because the Greeks were one of the first ones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just
yes, they were.
These are my natural length of mine. Those are my nails. I just have an overlay on them.
What?
Yeah. No kidding.
Mine are really now they're.
Yeah, look I broke this one yesterday, and this one. So, but I do have some stuff that I'm gonna. This has hard builder gel. I bought some that's called rubber builder gel, and I'm gonna try that. It's a little because the hard, you know, it's hard, so they snap. I heard the rubber is a little bit more bendy, so that if you hit it, it bends instead of snapping.
Oh yeah, because it's snapping it. Oh, that can really hurt.
Oh, I didn't show this one. I didn't show the big one. So that we have this one. Now they're not all naked, but some of them are naked. You know, you know what those are. A lot of them are like, where's my Michelangelo? I know I did because I didn't say his name.
Yeah,
I didn't say his name. This one's a good one. It's really arty.
Yep.
Bridget, I didn't see. Oh, hi, Bridget. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Queen's Craft by Bridget. Hello. Look, I start bringing out the naked people and everybody swarms my channel.
Yeah, And then yet
Every
again,
time they go and tell people, hey, she's showing naked people over here. Every time. And here's a nice one. I need to do a whole book, like you said, like do a naked
yeah,
people.
I thought you did one, like, or
No,
was
I've
it
talked about
like
it since the beginning. And yes, even naked baby cherubs are considered naked people. Because
yeah.
this isn't anything dirty. I'm not doing any, it's just, I don't know.
Or
I got Underpant Man. And then all of a
yeah,
sudden, I started finding them, and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun, and that's kind of neat. And then people started sending them to me, and now I'm all of a sudden the person that collects naked things. I get naked.
yeah,
People send me, seriously. I have people sent me. Someone sent me a whole book of a whole book of Michelangelo's stuff because it's all
mhm,
naked people stuff.
yeah. Mhm.
It's like, wait, once you get known for something, forget it. Like Beth probably gets so many I want to pull that out, keep that out for Beth gets so many B's. Once they
Oh
know
yeah,
that you are,
yeah. Mhm.
something is that you collect something. Hmm. Hmm.
And me over here, I have tried at least to do something today. I don't know.
You did. I
I
mean,
don't know.
that's it. I mean, that's part of this whole process is, making leaves. It takes some time. Making
Yeah,
stones.
definitely.
It takes time. Hmm. Yeah.
Going into listening mode so I can drive. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good idea. I would rather you be driving safely than not.
Oh,
Hmm.
or going to a mixed media get together. Oh,
Oh, are you gonna
that sounds really fun.
do it on your channel? We want to see we want to see Bo's missing fingers. No, that's wrong. Love you, Bo. Just kidding. Not. Not. I really do want to see it. Oh, don't do that. Look at, I did rocks and stones.
Beautiful.
There you go, Mrs. Juju. Did Miss Juju say what that stands for? What her?
What?
It must just be like stands for maybe healthcare or something in the Greek
Oh yeah, the
or something.
no, I
I
don't
don't. It
know.
has to be some sort of god. They didn't just have people with staffs back then. They had. I don't trust Bo's driving.
Can imagine him being a great driver.
I know, right? It's better than your jackasses doing it. They're probably pretty good drivers. Have you ever put them in a halter and tried it? Let's do it. Let's
Oh,
do
that
it.
might be
Which one
something.
would be your best one to try that on? Donkey. Which ass?
Yeah.
Which ass would be good to do that to? Ay, ay. Is it time for you to go, Mrs. Gigi?
Yes,
All
soon it
right.
is, within a couple of minutes. And I need
Okay.
to look. I would love to be able to do something, but I realize that the one thing I need to buy is custom balls or some sort of custom decors that's going
Yeah.
to make things better and easier and so
I think the
and
cotton
then
balls is a great idea. You could
custom
use.
balls.
Do you have green spray? Well, you could always make green spray
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
a
I could
marker.
definitely,
That would probably be the best way. I'm thinking to.
I have one, yeah, and then I need to do a whole lot of tiles.
Yeah. See, that's what it is because putting it all together isn't going to
Just,
take that long. So I think that's unfortunately
I
that's what
will
people are
just
just going to have
add
to sit there and
in
do.
having tiles like that on the roof.
Maggie is. Maggie's halter broke. So you could put a halter and get some hay twine, tie it to the halter, and jump your butt on the back of that donkey. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, Dana was talking. She wants to stream today, so I don't know if we're going to come on here or her channel or what we're going to do. But I do got to log off and I got to call my mom and see what's going on since my
Yeah.
sister sent me that important message to call your mother. So I got to check on my mom. I'm sure nothing would be bad if it was bad. Like I said, my mother says no news is good news. So if it was bad, I would have heard something.
Yeah, and then they would have called you like.
Well, we would hope, Mrs. Gigi. We would hope. Yeah, you never know with my family. My family is such oddballs. I mean, I still don't. Nobody. Well, except that's really not our family. But yeah, my one cousin. We still. It's now over a month, and we haven't heard anything. So I guess we are included in on that, which is really sad. But
yeah.
But yeah, that's just. Or somebody might know, and it just hasn't gotten around to me too. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I know everybody comes and I shut my channel down. That's always that happens every week. But yeah, I need to make the call to my sister, and then Dana and I will talk and decide if we're going to come on my channel or her channel or whatever. But thank you, Mrs. Gigi.
Thank you.
I had a fun time today, and I painted my walls, right? I cut my window and door out. And I worked on my my stones, and then kind of feeling this placement. This probably isn't my final placement, but I'm trying to get the right sizes here. So worked on the placement of my stones. So probably next week I will maybe be gluing on some stones, and maybe I have to do the sides, and then maybe grout. I doubt I'll get to grout.
You know, one thing that I thought of now. What about taking like real gravel to
I definitely yeah I could get some of the grout, and well, pretty much it's just texture paste, right?
Yeah,
a lot of us have used texture paste for it, so yeah, I could do that and then color it, and then I could just stick these down in it. Yes, I could. What I need to do is I need to put some ink on the sides of these, and then I could just stick it. These would get glued with the grout. So the grout would actually be all, I wouldn't have, good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have
Till next time.
Till next time, yes. Thank you all. I'm sure I'll see you around. I hope we see everybody around. If we don't, I'm sure we'll see you next week. Everybody keep spreading love.
Bye.
Bye.